This is incredible. I'm getting it.
You're getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. Rigetti stock, I would be very careful here. Rigetti stock did not hold. It's not holding right now. It's not holding 12. It's actually dropping lower. Let me look at the QTUM, the quantum ETF stock. What is it doing? That means, doesn't this mean that the ETF it's just going sideways though? This is getting ready to break down probably out of the wedge to the downside. So I would say be very cautious here. If you bought in, like, be very cautious. I hope you didn't buy in like with a big position. Like you never want to do that. You got to break that habit of going all in every single time, because that's literally what destroys people. You can win 5 trades in a row. The one time you're wrong, you lose 50%. It undoes all that work. That's why you always want to have a strat. But yeah, it's still inside this wedge, the quantum ETF. If this is going to break down, it's going to get ugly. It tried to break out here. It failed to do so. If this breaks down, it's going to get ugly because we know how volatile RGTI is. So I was telling someone in the Discord, like, hey, like, it's red. Buyers are nowhere to be found. I would, I would just, I don't know what his entry point was, but I would look to maybe take the small loss and move on. Small loss and buy in cheaper. I don't know where he bought in. Where could he have bought in? There's no signal here, not even on the MACD. Like, I guess you could have bought in here, but then you got stopped out literally next candle. If you're following my MACD strategy, you literally got stopped out next candle, which would indicate there's no buyers, which would have saved you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying here? This is why I tell you to use my strategies for entry, because if it goes in your favor, if there's momentum and buyers on your side, it moves in your favor. It doesn't stop you out right away. If it stops you out right away, you just never touch it and just wait to see what happens next. So hopefully you guys are using my strategies. They're free. They're on my Patreon. I think some of them are free if I recall. Anyways, those of you still holding though, because you don't have a strategy, or maybe you have your own strategy, I would wait and see where it's gonna go next at this point. Because if buyers don't step up by market close, if this doesn't get pushed back to 12 and above, it's looking like we're gonna go to 10. That's what would be next. And that quantum ETF, if it breaks to the downside out of that wedge, it's gonna get ugly. Because we know Rigetti and IonQ are a part of the holdings. So, and I think they're heavily weighted towards RGTI and IonQ, if I recall. Let me check. QTUM ETF holdings. It should be, yeah, you can see it's ETF weight of 2.31% of RGTI. It's got parents here and there. QBTS IonQ as well. But it has more RGTI than the other ones, at least in terms of percentage weight. It's got BABA in there. Yeah. So as you can see, RGTI and QBTS IonQ. So if the ETF if it breaks to the downside on that wedge, it's like, you got to respect it, because it's gonna cause everything to drop. Either way, in terms of long term, it's not a big deal. If you're holding long term, different story. If you're holding long term, here's why. This ETF holds RGTI IonQ, right? Well, if you switch to the monthly, what do you see? You see a stock that's trending to the upside. You switch to the yearly, what do you see? The quantum ETF just keeps going up. It's almost like there's no bear market on the yearly chart, if you think about it that way, right? It just keeps going up on the yearly, year after year. It just keeps going up. There's one red year here, which was, again, nothing more than an opportunity to buy at 36. And it went to 80. So any year where you get a red year on the quantum computing ETF is just nothing more than an opportunity to make a lot of money. And that's something to take note of, because that's important. It gives you confidence. Like, wait a minute, yeah, he's right. It just keeps going up every year. So if within that year it just drops real cheap, it's nothing more than an opportunity. This is why you have to look at the yearly and the quarterly charts, because it gives you the bigger story. If you're just looking at the daily, you're probably like, oh man, this looks bad. And it does look bad. But long term, I think is a good. Just keep accumulating it at this point. But if you're looking for like a flip, like a swing trade for 50% plus, I just hope you didn't go in too big. Like I hope you loaded up, but not a lot. Like that, you shouldn't be loading big anyways. You should always be, added a little bit here, and if it goes down to 10, I'll add a little more, and if it goes to 6, whoo, I'll add even more. I'll add huge at $6 if it comes down that cheap. That's how you have to treat it. Kind of like Nvidia when it dropped, I added more. The more it went down, I'm like, give me Nvidia at 100, and I'll add huge. Give me a 50% discount at Nvidia at $75. I'll take out a loan, 20 loans. Give me 30 loans. I don't care. It's gonna be the easiest money ever. Cause just like Rigetti, it just keeps going up over the long term. So long term, it's a buy. Short term, I would wait if you're more of a short term trader. And if you're an investor, just keep accumulating it. We'll laugh it up later. We'll laugh it up later. Like, yeah, $11 was nothing compared to where it's at then. It may be far in the future, but it's still coming. And I think a lot of people, you know, we saw how people like to be stupid and sell off. Nvidia sold off itself recently, so I don't know what to tell you. But you have to be willing to wait. If you want the big bucks, you gotta wait. Everyone that I know that made a lot of money in the market, see, they made it by holding a stock long, and I'm talking sometimes for years, because it can take a while for it to get that big move, that big 10x. So yeah, that's it. That's my opinion. I don't really have any. There's no news. These people never drop news. Price target of 15. Yeah, there's never any news for this. I wonder why. I'm assuming because they don't actually have anything. Either way, we did the due diligence already, so we know it's a good one. Although some of you might disagree, what matters is people are making money. They've been making money, and we're going to continue to make money. And the ones that are going to make the most are the longs. Short term, please just wait for 10 and under at this point, because the buyers aren't showing up for this one at all. In fact, robotics and AI are red as well. On my left, you can see on my watch list just red everywhere. The only thing green right now is Nvidia even green? It's not. The only thing green is AIFF, which I already called out in the Discord. So a lot of people made money on that one. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here AIFF buy signal at 468. Where would be the exit? And I said 580 plus. And people are messaging me right now like, I mean, I'm sure they're saying that they sold too early or something. Let me see. A very good lesson to me is patience and fear. I feared when I started dropping from 530 back to 5, and I pull out while I still had 47 bucks. But damn, oh yeah, he sold early. He sold the stock early, so he jumped in and he sold it too early. Now he's kicking himself for it, which is why I was telling people like, gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. But that comes with experience. It all comes with experience. Like if you're in Rigetti right now, I would fold them and just get in cheaper. Do you really want to hold the bag all the way down? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Shades is wrong, and this stock never recovers. That's also possible. No matter how bullish I am, it's possible that I'm wrong. RGTI broke resistance. Is it a sell or hold the bag? Guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yeah, you know what's funny is this guy, Hi Shades, just saw your video on RGTI. Do you think I should hold my position or pull it out and put it in? Oh, what? I should hold my position on Nvidia or pull out 1 to 2K and put it in RGTI. I made 700 euros today based on your advice on Friday on Nvidia. And I'm like, bro, why would you sell Nvidia? You're selling too early to chase RGTI. Get that out of here. What are you, stupid? That's what went through my head. I didn't say that to him. Got you. Thanks for the advice. I will hold. RGTI brokers. Is it a sell or hold the bag? I guess he bought it. I don't know what's going on here. But you can see you can see like some people, they're still learning. They sell too early. They buy at the worst times possible. They sell a better stock, one that's proven like Nvidia, to chase RGTI. And I'm like, huh? How? Why? Why would you? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Yeah, it broke resistance. What are you talking about? This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. It broke resistance. What are you, a clown? It broke support. What do you? I don't know what. That's definitely. He must be new to the markets. Maybe I'm underestimating people in my Discord. They might be like completely new. But yeah, it did break support. That's what I'm saying. Like, just wait. I would sell it off and buy it cheaper. That's always better than holding it because you never know. It might not recover. It might. Who knows? Who knows, right? We don't know. But what I do know is AIFF is soaring, and anyone who's in the Discord and who's holding, they're up 100% plus. So congratulations to those people. Eventually, RGTI will have its day where it runs 100% plus again. You just got to be patient with it, guys. Please be patient. Color stock took a month and a half to finally get its crossover and pump 28%. Took a month and a half, guys. It can take time for us to finally get that big move. Another one, I should say, because we got a big move here, right? But let it come down, buy in again, and it'll get another big move, and we'll make money. Rinse and repeat. That's all there is to it. It's that easy. But yeah, patience pays, guys. Patience pays. I've been getting paid. If you guys saw my 100% win rate strategy video, then you've seen like I haven't lost. Like it's hard to lose when you're patient and disciplined, my friends. Please take advantage of the opportunities the market offers if you're patient and disciplined. When resistance breaks, you load up for the big run. When support breaks, like it does today, you take the small loss and you get in cheaper. And this one's volatile. We know this can move 20% just as quickly drop 20%. So like it's even worse for this one because of its volatility. Like if you don't get out quick enough, you might be down 20% like right away. So there you go. Just my thoughts. I had a bit of a few. I had a few drinks, so maybe I sound funny. But yeah, I had a few drinks, man. People are making money. I'm making money. Like everyone's winning. That's when you have a drink, man. You gotta celebrate, right? You gotta celebrate the wins. And when you take the losses, you go, you know what? It's a small loss. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna be fine. But unfortunately, some people learn the hard way. Eventually, these people in the Discord will get to the point where they realize, like, yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I take the small loss and then I'll buy in cheaper. That's it. The most important thing is not holding a bag. The most important thing is taking the losses. You'd be surprised by how many people screw themselves over by not just taking that small loss and moving on. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.